Alright, what's going on everyone? Today we're going to be starting to test these Pioneer Challenger decks. Now I am playing them on Arena and Explorer, so I had to make a couple of small changes. In this case, actually only one. This entire deck is card for card, what you get out of the box, with one exception, and that is Memory Deluge. The Challenger deck has Dig Through Time, but that is not available on Arena, so that's different. But the main thing I want to test is, can we win with this deck with only one Shark Typhoon? Because this deck should have 3 to 4 of these, but we only get one. So is that good enough? Can we win with just a single Shark Typhoon? So if you're not familiar with this deck, it's pretty straightforward. We have ways to kill creatures and more ways to kill creatures and kill creatures and kill creatures here and wipe the board here. And we have counter spells and counter spells and more counter spells. This actually counters and kills creatures. And we just control the board. We draw cards here, we draw cards here, we draw cards here. We kill, draw, counter draw, until we find one of these, and that's how we win. We either play this, it's a 5/6, lets us recast one of our removal spells when we cast it, and we have Shark Typhoon that will make shark tokens every time we cast a spell. So, if we cast this counter spell, we also get a 3/3 shark, which is why we're supposed to have 4 of these. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Out of the box. We'll of course eventually do upgrade guides, and we'll probably put more Shark Typhoons or just more win conditions in the deck, but this is what you're going to get out of the box. Let's see how it feels. Alright, got a game. Can we win with one Shark Typhoon? I assume we will eventually. It's just going to take a while. We're a little bit light on lands here. If we draw 1, it's fine. We have a counter spell and 2 removal spells on 2. Oh, we don't have black, do we? If I had a way to scry, I can use this to find a black source. I'm going to risk this. This isn't something I should keep. This is very much not keepable. Hive into a Thoughtseize. Well, opponent's going to see just how bad my hand is. They should probably take Narset or Negate, because I can't cast anything else. Negate, that's reasonable. And, yep, we drew a land, so it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to use that to filter for more lands. So that worked out. We have Field of Ruin to deal with this. So that's nice. Dreadhorde Arcanist is pretty good. I'll just kill that before it gets to attack. I'll do it now. Just going to do it now. Not going to give them a chance to attack with it. I could have waited till the beginning of their combat step, but it's fine. They saw my hand. Alright, fine. So we'll play this. I could play Narset. I think that's probably fine. Yeah, play Narset. The benefit here is they can't discard and draw. I will take Sinister Sabotage. So if they discard and draw and they forget about Narset, they can't draw the cards. So we'll see if the opponent messes up here. They do. They discarded, but they can't draw. Whoops. Is that a rage quit? That'd be nice. I'll take it. That won't happen in paper though, right? Surely. That might. I don't know. But, happens here on Arena. Shocks of Blood Crypt and Chandra. Well, this can kill Planeswalkers. I don't have 2 black sources. So that's a problem. I have 2 black sources. So what's the plus? Exile a card. I'm playing very stupidly, casting everything on my turn. I just don't want them to have an opportunity to do that again. So I'm just going to kill it now.
Well, that was a disaster.
We're going to pass. They can kill my Narset, which is fine. Yep, that's fine too. So hit me for 5. They're going to kill my Narset. Alright, that's fine. I couldn't minus it anymore. It doesn't have a plus ability. Stuff leaving my graveyard doesn't matter. Sure. So I'm going to take 3 here. Yep. End of turn, I will consider. I'm probably just looking for lands. That's a land. Alright, I'll take that. That's also a land. So I believe we do nothing here. See how they spend their mana and stuff. And then we have a counter spell. We have instant speed removal. And we have 2 Fields of Ruin for the Hive. If they cast something on the stack, that's fine. If they put something on the stack that I'm worried about them replicating, then we probably Heartless Act. Fabled Passage, fine. So I think the plan this turn is Heartless Act the Reflection and Field the Hive. We'll let them animate it first. Yeah, that makes them spin the thing. So now we can just do this. Bam. I'm going to get an island. Don't know why I said an island, but you know, it's what I'm going to do. Island. Resolve. I will take 4 here. Yeah, they get a couple treasure. That's fine. I still have Sinister Sabotage up, so we'll see if they cast this. And if it's something I'm worried about. They don't, so we will destroy this. Alright. There is a temple, so I'm going to pay 2 life for this. Play this. And hold up Sinister Sabotage for whatever this is. So they can't attack. Could be a removal spell. We still counter it, I think. Yeah, so we'll counter that. So this ensures... I don't need that. This ensures they don't attack this turn. Great. Extinction Event is fun. Let's play Narset. Let's activate. I will take a Drown in the Lock. I will play Temple. Put that to the bottom. And the turn, so we have a counter spell up. Yeah, I should be able to counter basically anything. We have a board sweeper if things get out of hand. They can't attack, so Narset can dig one more time. I'm not going to waste this removal spell on the 2/2. It's locked down. Well, that's weird. Sure. So block. Alright. They have like a burn spell. Me hook for 1. I will definitely counter that. Great. They still have 4 mana. Nothing. There's another counter spell. Perfect. Minus Narset. Fatal Push. That's fine. Now I can start attacking. When it goes to 14, we go to 11. So we got counter spell up. It surveils, so it's more digging. Thoughtseize. I mean, I guess we gotta counter it. Gonna take my stuff anyway. Fatal Push. I want a win condition at this point. Alright. Yeah, sure. Another counter spell. Great. We will attack for 2. And pass the turn. Well, Murder's Rider could just slowly grind the game out, I guess. I'm going to counter that. No. Alright, my turn. Well, that'll help us find stuff. That's good. So this should be Dig Through Time. But Dig Through Time in this situation would cost 1 mana with Delve. So it would actually be better. This is only going to look at the top 4. But, you know, it works. So I'll take Shark... There it is. There's Shark Typhoon. I will take the counter spell as well. Great. My turn. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have... I can't hold a counter spell up if I play Shark Typhoon. But, I guess I'm going to risk it. Because I have a board sweeper and a spot removal spell. So it's probably fine. We're at 17 now, so we're at a safe life total. They're at 8. They do have a few cards. That's fine. I can just kill that with Fatal Push. But I can see it's... Well, we won! We found our 1 Shark Typhoon. We didn't get a Shark Token from it, but... I mean, that was first game, first win against the Tier 1 Rakdos Midrange deck, so... I mean, it worked. We controlled the game, that's for sure. Would be nice to have 3 of those Shark Typhoons. Maybe 4. But, you know, it was fine. Well, we got it in our opening hand. This is... I'm just going to keep this. We have Filtering. We have a Counterspell early. Drown in the Lock is a little awkward in the opener, but it's fine. So, the reason you want 3 to 4 of these is in your opening hand, it's totally okay to cycle. Keep 7. Cycling this early, just getting like a 1-1 or a 2-2 shark to stall out, is totally fine. And you do that quite regularly. I'm going to play this for the Fatal Push to have this up. But since we only have one, like, this is very important. We do not want to... Yep, I'm glad I kept Fatal Push up. It's pretty important to keep this. We are not going to be cycling this basically ever. Whereas, when you have 4 of them, you cycle it a lot in the early game. Don't care about that. Yep. Alright, we will consider. Probably just looking for lands. Like that one. That's fine. I'll take it. Another land. Great. So play this. Pass. Hopefully they play a 4-drop angel. What if they're playing around sensor? Sure. I can Fatal Push that. Nothing. Alright. Fatal Push. Great. At this point, they got 2 cards. So, Drown in the Lock becomes more and more relevant. So, we've got removal, got counterspell. That's fine. Alright, we will kill this. Great. Opponent's down to 2 cards. My turn. Another counterspell. So, at this point, we might be considering cycling this, as it becomes more and more difficult to actually counter something with it. Righteous Valkyrie can be countered with Drown in the Lock. So we will do that. They have 2 lands. So if they want to double spell, there's a better chance that this counters something. Yeah, I'm going to cycle this now. Just to try to get the 6th land for this. That is not it. That is not it. But we have Mystical Dispute up. We can consider try to find land 6. Angel of Vitality. Yeah, we'll do that. Counter that. Great. Nothing. Alright, let's try to find that 6th land. That's not it. Ooh, I do want that, though. I'll just wait an extra turn. It's fine. That's not it either, but that's fine. That's fine. We will pass. Opponent's probably getting annoyed. I'm just countering stuff and not doing anything. But, you know, it is what it is. You know what you signed up for when you bought this deck. Actually, you probably don't have this deck yet, but when you're thinking about buying this deck, you know, you know what you're doing. Don't try to pretend like you don't. Okay, we're gonna use this to find land 6. There's land 6, and I believe I want Drown in the Lock. How many cards they have? Yeah, I want Drown in the Lock here. All right, great. So we have land 6. I'm actually not going to cast Shark Typhoon. I'll cast this, recast a removal spell or something. Counter spell, something like that. They have cards now. They successfully gained some cards. If they attack for 1, I'll just take it. I could play this and do a combat trick type of thing. I have counter spells, right? I have, do I not have? I thought I had Sinister Sabotage. I guess not. I can just cast Drown in the Lock, though. It's fine. So cast this. Do Drown in the Lock. Cast it. Counter. Great. And now we start beating down with this. Resplendent Angel's pretty good. I probably... Let's see. I don't think I'm going to be playing Shark Typhoon here. So I'm going to do this. I might actually just kill this now. They're tapped out. I don't want to have to think about this and worry about, you know, some protection spell. Because that card's dangerous. It makes tokens. So attack for 5. We've got 3 mana for Sinister Sabotage. So nothing should go too terribly wrong here. Yeah, that's countered. Great. I don't need it. I can recast it from the graveyard. Yep, hit me for 1. Still have 2 lands. Nothing though. Alright, so probably pay 6 for this now. Pay 2 life for this. Take action. Hit them for 5. So they can play stuff this turn. But I can kill something and get a 2/2. I guess that's fine. I can't counter it, right? So I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, they can't exile this, right? Because it's too big. So let me just destroy this. Get a 2/2. I get nothing. And then block. Yeah. Alright, well that was another... It's not normally Bant, it's normally Selesnya, right? But that's Angels. Another tier 1 deck and Explorer at least. Alright, will this be the last game? Because these games are kind of long. I don't know, we'll see. But our hand is absolutely keepable. We'll keep this. 2 Fatal Pushes for the early game. This can kill bigger stuff. Opponent could be playing Red Aggro or Green Stompy, or maybe this has nothing to do with anything. Could be playing Gruul. I'm going to play this to have Fatal Push up, just in case they have like a Mana Dork or a Red Aggro creature. Our lands kind of match their sleeves. Kind of funny. Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and Fatal Push that now. Great. We will draw a Sensor. It's pretty good. They're gonna want to be mana efficient and spend all their mana, so I'll probably be able to counter something this turn. Like that. Yep, counter that. It's always nice when you can actually get value out of a Sensor instead of just cycling it, but it's fine to just cycle. It's either really good early or you cycle it, get a new card late. Pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. What does this do? I'm going to deal combat damage to a player, return a land you control to your hand. That's fine. I'm going to let that hit me. I'll let it hit me once and then I'll kill it. I will take 2 damage for them to not have it. Maybe they just have 1. In which case, I guess they get to untap it. So that's pretty good for them. Sure. What does this do when it enters? This is fine. I will destroy this. And they're going to be stuck on 1 lands for the rest of the game, I guess. If they keep attacking, I will play that. Scry. I do want that. I don't have mana for it, but I'll take it. I do have Consider to start finding lands. Well, let this hit me again, I guess. Infuriate. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'll just kill that now. Alright, you convinced me. You convinced me to kill it. Great. So I guess I could play this. It still looks like I have a counter spell up, even though I don't have any. So opponent's stuck on 1 land, which is good for me. I mean, they're probably playing like 20 to 21 lands. Alright, we will consider. Extinction Event's pretty good. I feel like I'll take it. I better take it, just in case. Just in case things go terribly wrong. Is that 6 lands? I believe so. It is, so we have Sensor, we have 2 Fatal Pushes. Sure. Do I get to counter? Is that it? Feels bad for the opponent, but you know, what can you do? We will cast Fatal Push. We will kill this. Great. And then we will attack. And this game's pretty well over, I think. Sure, they get a 2/2. Attack for 2, that's fine. Light up the stage. I can actually counter that just to be the biggest jerk ever. They're gonna try to find lands. I'm just, yeah, I feel so bad. I'm such a terrible person. It's just how you feel when you play Dimir Control. They were gonna find lands for sure, right? Well, we won, but what did it cost? Alright, so that's a quick look at Dimir Control. 3-0. I played 3 games. We're very good at killing stuff and countering stuff and stalling. And even though we only have 1 Shark Typhoon, 2 Torrential Gearhulk, 2 Murderous Riders, which are basically like the only ways we have to win, we have enough ways to filter with like Consider, cycling here, Narset Dig, Sinister Sabotage. The Surveil is relevant. The Scrying on Temple relevant. So we have lots of ways to just filter, and find these win conditions. Definitely would like a couple more Shark Typhoons, but it still felt pretty fine even without it. So, yeah, 3-0. You see what the deck does. You probably knew what it was going to do before you clicked this video, but now you know for sure what it does. It kills stuff, it counters stuff, and eventually you win with something. So, there you go. Hopefully that was useful. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.